Welcome back to All Things Bismarck Prairie Heights. What's been, what's coming, what is right now. So what is right now, it's December 19th. It's a Tuesday afternoon, and Justin and I are here to talk about things. How's your world, Justin? How are you today?
It's beautiful outside. It's so beautiful. I had to wash my car. It's not frozen.
That is a blessing compared to last year at this time. I keep seeing pictures from last year at this time, and wow, what a difference.
A lot less snow.
So much, and you actually will have far less snow coming up. You guys are planning a trip to see some family and friends, and we'll miss you this Sunday.
Thanks.
Yeah, we'll be praying for your safe travels, and we'll be thinking of you, and we could do that especially during the service. Which, if you had to guess, what time is our church service this Sunday?
If I had to guess, and this isn't a guess, this is an educated guess.
Yeah, this is knowing.
There's only one service at
Yes.
4 p.m. That's our wonderful Christmas Eve service. And what do we know about that, Jim? What do you have in store for us?
Well, I know this. Most importantly, I've been told hot chocolate. I know Janita has a couple trays of goodies that are on deck that will be ready for the service at 4 p.m. on Sunday. I also know that it's unique. It's different from other services we've had. We have families that are reading passages. We have a lot of music. The children's choir is premiering a couple of new songs. Very excited for that. A lot of folks that'll be singing, and it's all traditional carols, all songs that everybody knows. So we're looking forward to that. And something near and dear to my heart, we will end with a candlelight Silent Night, Holy Night.
Yes.
And that goes back to when I was in grade school and beyond. That was something we did at school every year, and it was always so touching. And various churches that we've been to, and all of us coming together. I just think that's one of the traditions that I really appreciate. So that will be this Sunday, 4 p.m. for sure. Join us, and then the following week as well. So New Year's Eve, then one of these years where these happen to fall on Sunday, that will also be unique, right? Are we? This is a question that I had. Do we have Sunday school on the 31st?
We have no Sunday school the 24th or the 31st.
Okay, so no Sunday school for a couple weeks. Kids have extra time off. You're welcome.
Yep.
Sorry,
not sorry.
Yeah.
No, it's those are two very important things, especially with Christmas Eve service. We want the kids to be there. Like you said, Jim, growing up I grew up in the Lutheran church.
Right.
And one of my fondest memories about the Christmas Eve service was the lights are off and everybody's candling, you're singing Silent Night.
Yeah. Yeah, and I wanted to say this too real quick. Thanks to, I believe it was Jacob and Matt. I believe those are the two, and if I'm wrong, somebody correct me. That put up we've got new light, like a new lighting system up at the front of the church, so we can do things a little bit differently there. We also have a wireless microphone now for the speakers. That'll make things a little bit smoother on Sunday as we pass things around. So yeah, a lot of things. Things are great. We're on the upswing at church, and on New Year's Eve then, so we're skipping ahead to New Year's Eve just to preview. No speaker, no message, right? We're having just
New Year's Eve, we're having church at the same time, 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
No Sunday school beforehand. It's really just an opportunity for all the friends and family to get together, bring some baked goods, maybe some breakfast potluck items, and just share the holiday season. Start the year off right.
I have heard caramel rolls for sure, right? Did I get that right?
I'm not making them. So
okay, all right. Well,
I'm not committing anyone to anything.
Retracted. Let me hope. Like, I'm gonna cross my fingers for caramel rolls because everybody loves those. But good. So it'll be a potluck, just a little get together on the 31st at 10 a.m. And then once we get back into the following week, so what would that be? The 6th? Do I have that right? Of January is when we'll go back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Right.
Where Sunday school at 9:30, regular service starting at 10. And let me just check my calendar quick. Nope, that would be the 7th of December. I mean, you can show up for Saturday and start a service if you'd like, but I don't think you'll have many attending.
That's true.
Boy. Yeah. So that's what we have coming up this Sunday, which is Christmas Eve. We'll be at 4 p.m. We have our candlelight service. The following Sunday, no Sunday school for either of those. The following Sunday on the 31st will be New Year's Eve get together and just some baked goods, bring something to share with people, and we'll have some fellowship. And then after that, we'll get back to it. And we'll keep doing these updates to keep everybody straight. But as always, check the website, check Facebook, reach out to a member of leadership. Always happy to hear from folks on what we can do, what needs to be done differently. And speaking of which, as a member of the group that is spearheading, thanks for everything that you guys do. And is there anything else that we needed to talk about? Anything else coming up that is on the mind of the leadership that we could talk about here?
Nothing coming up per se, but the one thing I did want to talk about was we kind of, I guess we really didn't talk about it at all, but what were your thoughts on the dip off?
Oh goodness. Wow. Just a couple days ago, I was pleasantly full after that. I thought, it's just going to be a bunch of dips. I'll have to go someplace and get a hamburger afterwards. So many good things to eat. Congratulations on all of the winners, because it's always a competition, and I didn't taste anything that was a loser, so blue ribbon for everybody. I loved the turnout. Thank you to everybody that participated and brought something, and to those that stuck around, and some great conversations were had as well. I thought it was a fantastic get together. I can't even say any of them were a particular favorite. There were, how many was it 20? It felt like at least a dozen, close to 20 different dips that we had.
There must have been close to 20, and the thing that just amazes me every time is the creativity. I thought we'd come in there and have maybe like 6 variations of like spinach artichoke dip, or like man dip with the queso. Yeah. But we had some breakfast dips. We had some ceviche. I mean,
Can you say that?
Hikers are taking it up a notch.
Can you say that word on this podcast?
Ceviche?
Yeah, I don't even know what that is.
It's like a cold dip.
Huh.
Usually has some type of seafood or fish in it.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yep. I remember that
fresh
one.
ingredients.
Yep. All right. I didn't know what it was called. I learned something new.
Well, I learned something new too today. So this is, but again, the Prairie Hiders. You wouldn't think in Bismarck, North Dakota, that somebody would say, okay, for our dip off, I'm going to bring ceviche.
Yeah.
That was amazing. I love it.
So thanks for everybody on that. And next time around, speaking of which, if we're previewing down the road, we'll have our chili cook-off. As long as I've been coming to Prairie Heights every year, when that happens, I've been gone. So I'm just assuming at this point, I need to be someplace on January, the 3rd weekend in January. I just don't know it yet. I'm hoping I can be there. It would be my first time, but yes, I've heard really good things.
I was going to say, don't put that out there in the universe. Something might get there or something like that.
I just know somebody needs to knock Dustin off the championship ladder, right? Is that
isn't that a given?
Yeah, it seems like that's what everybody is shooting for. So prepare your chilies in advance if you can, and let's see what we can do. Going back to this last Sunday, great message from Mike as well. Yes. I really appreciate to those that have stepped up to give different messages during the past few months, and I know coming into next year, more of the same. We have a variety of people that are coming in to give different messages, and we'll keep doing that. I think it's been great. I love the variety. I love that every week, every time we get together, I hear something that I needed to, and it really does feel like a message is specifically for me. And honestly, so I'll find that on YouTube from time to time, TikTok, something will come up online like, wow, that whoever made that didn't know it was supposed to be mine, but it's mine now, and I needed to hear that. Right. The message, that's how I hear from God, honestly, is through music, through other people giving a message that I really needed to hear. And I feel that with Mike, with Carl, with everybody that's been there, the various testimonies that have been up. So I really appreciate what you guys do to bring folks in.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and with that, just keep in mind what we've got coming up. Let us know if you have questions. Keep the chatter going on Facebook. We love to communicate with everybody there. And if we don't see you Sunday, safe travels for those like you, Justin, that'll be going to see family and not able to attend the service. Otherwise, for those that'll be there on Sunday, it's 4:00. Looking forward to it. Take care. God bless, and Merry Christmas for sure.
Merry Christmas.